Ever wondered what it's like to retire at 30? How much does it really cost to live comfortably without the traditional 9-to-5 job? In today's video, I am breaking down my real monthly expenses, from housing and groceries to my Tesla and lifestyle choices. If you are curious about how I manage to live debt-free, eat healthy, and enjoy retirement early, keep watching. Let's dive into the numbers. For most people around the age of 30, one of the biggest monthly expenses is usually rent or a mortgage. But in my case, I'm fortunate. Before I retired at 30, I had already purchased a home and a car outright, leaving me with zero mortgage payments and no debt dragging me down. That alone takes a huge load off my monthly cash flow. By the way, if you're curious about how I managed to buy a house and a car with full cash before hitting 30, make sure to like this video and subscribe. I'll be creating a separate video soon detailing exactly how I pulled that off, so stay tuned. Next, let's talk about transportation costs. I drive a Tesla, and while some people assume owning an electric vehicle is more expensive, let's clear that up. For starters, I can charge my car at home overnight. In fact, I schedule charging after midnight when electricity rates are at their lowest. This setup means I pay no gas bills, and my monthly electric cost, covering both my home and my Tesla, is about $170. I'd say that's a pretty great deal, especially considering I never have to pay for oil changes or most of the routine maintenance you'd face with a gas-powered car. The real financial hit with my Tesla is insurance. Since I'm still relatively new to driving and I've got a ticket on my record for rolling through a stop sign, my insurance costs are steep, $740 per month. It's a tough pill to swallow right now, but as I build a longer, cleaner driving history, I'm confident this figure will drop significantly. All right, now let's get into another big area of my monthly budget, groceries and everyday household essentials. Since I retired, I found that cooking at home not only saves money compared to dining out, but also gives me complete control over what I'm eating. One interesting habit that shapes my food costs is that I don't eat breakfast at all. I practice intermittent fasting, skipping breakfast entirely, and it's been great for my health, my weight control, and yes, it even saves me a bit of money. My most important meal of the day is actually lunch, so I focus on making it nutrient-dense, protein-rich, and balanced. I also skip carbs like bread, rice, and pasta. This is a personal choice because I see too many people, especially here in America, loading up on high-carb fast foods that contribute to obesity and, down the line, expensive health issues. By keeping my meals cleaner and more controlled, I'm aiming for a healthier, lower-cost lifestyle in the long run. My go-to spot for food shopping is Costco. Buying in bulk helps me stock up on fresh produce, lean proteins, and other essentials without frequent trips to the store. On average, my Costco runs amount to about $700 per month. While that might sound high, remember, I'm not constantly spending on dining out, and I'm investing in quality ingredients that support my health goals. My dog's food costs me around $50 a month, worth every penny for my furry companion's well-being. And then there's Amazon. I'll admit, I'm a pretty active Amazon shopper, averaging around $500 each month on household items, personal care products, and the occasional gadget. Some of these purchases are must-haves, while others are just conveniences I've grown accustomed to. Overall, by sticking to intermittent fasting, focusing on nutrient-rich lunches, and avoiding carb-heavy processed foods, I'm investing in my health while keeping long-term costs down. Cooking at home, leveraging Costco's bulk deals, and managing my Amazon spending help maintain a balance that fits my retired lifestyle and my financial goals. Next, let's talk about some of my other monthly expenses that keep my day-to-day life running smoothly. First up are the utilities, electricity, water, heating, and cooling, which add up to around $240 per month. Since I own my home, this is a key ongoing cost. And remember, this includes powering my Tesla as well, so it's doing double duty for both my home and my transportation. My phone bill is relatively modest at $45 per month. I keep it simple. Unlimited data with a reliable carrier. It's not the rock-bottom cheapest plan out there, but it's a comfortable trade-off for the coverage and speed I get. As for internet, I pay about $112 per month for a fast, stable connection. I could probably shop around for a lower rate, but for now, I appreciate the consistent speeds. Since I create content and consume a lot of media, having a quality internet connection feels worth the price tag. One area where I do spend a bit extra is the gym. At $210 per month, my gym membership isn't cheap, but I consider it an investment in my health and well-being. Having retired early, I have more time to focus on my fitness, and a quality gym environment keeps me motivated. You might find a cheaper gym or opt for home workouts, but I've chosen to keep this part of my lifestyle. Then there are the entertainment costs. I pay $14 for Netflix and $75 for YouTube TV each month. Sure, I could cut these out and rely solely on free content online, but I enjoy having a variety of shows, documentaries, and live TV options at my fingertips. That said, if I ever needed to tighten my budget, these streaming services would be among the first places I'd look to cut back. Sometimes I play some games on PS5 or Steam, but that won't really cost too much on a monthly basis, so I just cut those off from my monthly budget. Taken together, utilities, phone, internet, gym, and streaming are fixed costs that keep my lifestyle humming. While I'm happy with how I've structured things right now, I know there's flexibility here if I ever decide to trim my spending even further. Before we wrap up, there's one more big expense category I have to mention: healthcare. Right now, I'm in a bit of a transition phase. I don't currently have a healthcare plan. This isn't an ideal situation, and it's definitely something I'm aiming to fix next year. The reality is that health insurance can be a significant monthly cost, especially here in the United States. Depending on the plan and coverage I choose, it could add anywhere from a few hundred to several $100s to my monthly budget. As someone who prioritizes a healthy lifestyle, eating clean, working out regularly, and avoiding unhealthy habits, I'm hoping that once I find the right plan, I won't have too many medical expenses. Still, the peace of mind that comes with having proper coverage is worth the cost. It's an area I know I need to address, and I'm already looking into my options to get covered as soon as possible. So keep in mind that my current monthly expenses don't include any healthcare costs. That's something that will likely change soon, and it's an important factor to consider if you're thinking about early retirement or adjusting your own budget. Healthcare is one of those non-negotiable essentials. Eventually, everyone has to factor it into their financial picture. Now that we've covered all the major categories: housing, transportation, groceries and household essentials, utilities, phone, internet, entertainment, gym, and the future addition of healthcare costs, let's summarize where everything stands today. Housing, $0, since I own my home outright, no rent or mortgage. Car insurance, $740. Electricity and utilities, around $240, including Tesla charging. Phone, $45. Internet, $112. Groceries, Costco, $700. Dog food, $50. Amazon purchases, $500. Gym, $210. Netflix, $14. YouTube TV, $75. When we add all of these up, my monthly spending currently comes to $2,686. That's the grand total for living comfortably in early retirement with no mortgage or car payments, while still enjoying certain luxuries like a nice gym and a variety of streaming services. This figure will likely shift in the future. Healthcare coverage will add a new line item, and as I reconsider certain costs, like the gym or streaming subscriptions, I could adjust my expenses up or down. My goal, though, is to maintain a comfortable lifestyle while keeping an eye on long-term financial sustainability. If you found this breakdown helpful or eye-opening, please give this video a like and consider subscribing. Let me know in the comments if there's another aspect of early retirement living you'd like me to cover in depth. Thanks for watching.